girl Sophia Marie, and I am coming back today with another video. Today's video is going to be a story time, as you see in the title. So this story time, first of all, let me just make a little disclaimer. I'm gonna get my hair done tomorrow, so that's why it looks a little crazy. My hair girl isn't answering, so I'm still trying to figure out in my brain how that's gonna work. We're gonna have to come up with a plan B, because I'm still getting my hair tomorrow regardless. Somebody's going to do it, whether it's me, her, somebody gonna do it. My nails are broke. It's just like, I'm not in my prime right now. I have like no bra on. I'm sorry, like it's okay. I'm just trying to make this real short. I'm coming over a cold. Y'all can hear it in my voice. Like, I just had school today. Just got up from a nap. That's why I look very high. You know, I'm getting it together. We're gonna get it together. We gonna work with what we got. So this story time took place 2 years ago. 2 years, almost 2 years. It's like a year and a half, probably. Oh no. It's actually been like 2.5, almost 3. So no, it's not almost 3. It's like 2.5, 2 years. So I had an ex or whatever that I was with for a while. This is the same ex that I said in my other story time that cheated on me ex. Yeah, whatever. This was that ex. And I had been with him for a while. Other girls was always a problem. Like, it just was. Like, unfortunately, should have been left, but whatever. Other females were always a problem. And so we were always arguing. We were a couple that argued a lot. Which, like, it leads to so much toxic, like, it was toxic, y'all. It was toxic. The relationship was toxic. We always argued. We didn't have trust. And honestly, I feel like a lot of that fell on me, because it's like, if I don't trust you, I should have been left you, but I didn't. Because, like, you know, when you're in love, like, you don't necessarily gotta trust the person you're with. You still want to be with them. And it's like, that's very toxic. All that arguing, all that nagging. Dudes get tired of that. Females get tired of doing it. It just, if you don't trust somebody, don't be with them. Like, that's it. So yeah, like, the trust was off, and we didn't know how to communicate without arguing. So that's another thing. You need to learn how to communicate with your partner without arguing with them, because there's a such thing like having a discussion without it being like taking jabs at the other person. Like, there's no need to take jabs. Like, if you can't have a discussion with somebody without it turning into yelling or arguing, you're still a child. Like, you need to grow up. Not everything has to be an argument or a debate. Like, sometimes it's just like, it's your loved one telling you, like, yo, you gotta fix this. Like, you're slacking in these areas, and I'm slacking in these. Like, I'll fix myself, you gotta fix yours. A lot of people don't like to hear that they're slacking, though. So sometimes it turns into an argument. A lot of people, if they feel somebody's pointing the fingers at them and they feel a little ashamed of themselves, they're gonna point fingers back. They just don't like being wrong. I didn't really like being wrong. When people used to tell me I was wrong, like, it used to hit a spot right here. I used to be like, okay, like, I used to really try to, like, take it all in, but I used to really just be like, I'm wrong? Like, nah, like, maybe it's you. Like, I think it's you, but no. So yeah, like, it's just, that's one of the things, like, in relationships, you gotta learn how to talk. You gotta learn to listen before you speak. Don't always just speak out. Don't speak at somebody. Like, it's a difference between speaking at somebody and speaking to somebody. But that's all in the past, whatever. So this happened, yeah, 2.5 years ago. So I was on Instagram, you know, me and my significant other at the time, like, it was just a regular day for us. Probably argued in the morning or something like that. Like, we would go through little arguments. It was just like I said, this was a toxic part of our relationship. We did have good times, and we had toxic times. So this was definitely one of the toxic times. And there was girls on Instagram that I was cool with. I was cool with this one girl, like this one girl specifically, and she had 2 friends that I eventually got cool with. But me and her, we would just like comment hard eyes under each other's pictures, stuff like that. And then I started becoming cool with her friend, because we all followed each other. So it got to the hard eyes and stuff like that. And then it got to, like, we started DMing each other, like, and they knew my boyfriend at the time. They knew him. One of the girls, I'm not gonna lie, I knew that she liked him. I knew she had a tiny crush, but I'm one of those people, even if I have a tiny crush on dude, if I know you're dating dude, I'm not gonna act on that. Like, I'm just one of those people. I don't care if I know you or I don't know you, whatever. No, if I know you or I know of you and I know who your dude is, I don't care if I have a crush, I don't care if I think he's cute. I'm not gonna come at him based off the fact that I know of you or I know you. I'm just that type of female. I don't even necessarily have to be friends with you, but if I know that you're dude and I know you, like, we spoke before or seen each other before, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, I just don't. I personally hate that, because it's like, you gonna take somebody that you know I had love for, and we supposed to be cool, we supposed to be cordial? Like, that's wiped out the window. Like, no, that's out. Like, I just don't like that. Like, I don't like when people do it to me. I'd rather a stranger get with somebody that I used to be with instead of a friend. Like, I think that's real, like, that's shady. Like, there's such thing as girl code, and I follow it. But yeah, so I could tell this girl kind of liked my dude at the time. I wasn't really thinking nothing of it, because I'm like, she's not gonna act on it, because I wouldn't. But not everybody has the same heart as you, so whatever. We just gonna put that out there. I'm not salty about this no more, I promise. Like, promise I'm not salty about this no more. So yeah, she had a little crush on him or whatever, but to my knowledge, nothing had ever went down. And so the thing about me is, if I know somebody's dealing with you or whatever, and they're supposed to be dealing with me at the same time, I'm gonna try to become friends with you. That's just a little disclaimer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I try to become friends with you out of nowhere, it's probably because we're talking to the same person, and I'd rather be cool with you than beefing with you. Like, let's be cool and let's figure this out together. Like, oh, he's talking to both of us? Oh, guess what? We're friends. So like, that's just how I am. I remember I did that with this one girl. We became friends because my dude was talking to her behind my back, and I found out. And we still friends to this day. And she be dealing with other people, I deal with other people, we don't deal with him. So yeah, like, if I know we talking to the same person, I will probably like some of your pictures. I'll DM you like, hey girl, you're so pretty. Like, and it's not even fake. Like, I'll probably really think you're pretty. Like, if I don't, there's some people I will not do that with. Like, if I don't feel the vibe, if the vibe is contagious, I just be like, oh, you can have him. Like, or we gonna have to beef, because I'm not even gonna try to be friends with you. Like, there's just some people I don't even do it with. But yeah, like, that's what I was doing with her. I knew she had a crush on him, so in my mind, I'm mentally thinking, like, be cool with this girl. Try to find out some things. Like, get whatever information you can, because you know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, and that's what I did. It backfired, but that's what I did. It didn't really backfire, but it did, whatever. So we became cool, and I got in this group chat with her, the girl I was originally cool with, and this other girl who's pretty much irrelevant the whole story, so we're not even gonna really bring her up. She really, whatever. So we're gonna name the two girls that I was cool with. So the one I was originally cool with, we're gonna name her Ashley. We'll name her Ashley. The one that she was best friends with, the one that liked my dude, we're gonna name her Brittany. I don't know any Ashleys or Brittany's, but we're just gonna work with me here. So Ashley, me and her was cool. We had our own little bond. Like, I used to talk to her on the side, like, in our own DM conversations. Whenever I was going through with my dude, I'd be like, yes, he's just so stupid, but I just love him so much. Like, oh my god. And so she used to give me advice like, oh, y'all so cute, and oh, it's okay, blah blah blah. So that was me and Ashley. We was cool. Like, I really liked Ashley. I messed with her tough. Not anymore, but whatever. And then Brittany, like, we start becoming closer. I'm like, I like you. I actually like you. I genuinely liked her. I didn't dislike her. And at this point, when I became cool with her, just figured out stuff about him, like, I was like, no, I actually want to be cool with you just to be cool with you because you're cool. And so it came to the point where in the group chat with the three of them that I was in, they would start asking questions. And then the dude that I was talking to, he posted like an inappropriate video. He was dealing with me, and he posted an inappropriate video, like, basically about somebody else. And so it was embarrassing for me, because everyone's like, don't you deal with him? Like, how he posted this? He embarrassed me on many, many different occasions. And I'm like, yeah, like, I do deal with him. So I'm in the group chat with them. I'm kind of sad that night in my feelings because it's like, you just publicly embarrassed me. Like, how dare you? And so they talking to me in the group chat like, oh girl, did you see that? And I wonder who that was, and blah 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 blah. And he's terrible, he's nasty, he's this, he's that. So me, like, the way I am, if I'm mad about something and I'm in front of people or whatever, I'm gonna play it cool until I get to wherever I'm at, and then I'm gonna cry about it later. But like, I'm in the group chat with them. My camera cut off. But yeah, so they're like, oh, he's nasty, he's this, he's that, like, are you okay, like, what are you gonna do? And you know, I'm thinking they're just being concerned friends. Of course they're plotting, like, they're just trying to get all the information out of me they can. Like I said, I was trying to play it cool, like it didn't affect me, so I was just like, hey, that's his decision, whatever. I just hope he doesn't catch a disease, like being nasty with these females, because these females are gross and they don't get checked. And so I said that, mind you, keep that in mind. That's what I said. I said he could be happy. Like, I literally was like, he could have a disease right now, he doesn't even know it, because these females are gross, like, he gonna catch something. I said that. I said he's gonna catch something. So keep in mind that I said that. So then they start telling me, they're like, oh, because okay, mind you, me and him, like, this was the person that I was really, like, attached to, like, had a lot of first experiences with, everything like that. And he, you know, like we said, we loved each other. And so they, like, told me, they were feeding me stuff. They were telling me that, oh, he said this is the girl he loves, and blah, blah, blah. Like, telling me that he said he loves somebody else, doesn't love me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, did he? And you know, my whole intention of being cool with these girls was to find stuff out. So when I'm feeding this house, I'm like, oh, they spilling tea. Like, oh, he said that? Oh, great, noted. So me and him, I didn't even say anything to him about the video he posted, because this was something he did regularly. This is why we had trust issues, why we argued. Like, I didn't even say anything about that, because I'm just like, you did it knowing that I follow you, so it's not like you tried to hide it. Like, there's nothing to argue about. You posted it, he blatantly disrespected me, so what am I gonna say? Like, what am I gonna say? Like, there's nothing for me to say. I'm just cool off you. So that was that. I was just gonna be cool off him, not having talked to him the whole thing. Like, I hadn't talked to him. So they were telling me all this stuff. I'm like, oh, he's not, oh, okay, like, he doesn't love me. Oh, okay, like, for sure. Like, and I'm trying to play it cool, but of course I'm saying my little things too. Like, I'm just like, oh, that's what's up. Like, that's fine, whatever. So the next day comes around. I don't even think anything about the conversation I had with the girls in the group chat. I don't think anything of it. Like, it's just females talking, like, you know. So the next day, I don't know what I was doing, but around this time I was, like, super depressed. Like, I was going through it mentally. I had just did a drastic move. Like, I had just moved, and so and then I was thinking about moving states. This was right before I moved to Houston. I was thinking about moving states, and so I was just really, like, in my feelings, not really feeling it. Like, I was over life. I was depressed that summer, like, super. So him doing all this other stuff, like, it just added to it, kind of, or just, like, it would go right past me because I already had a lot on my mind. So I would just be like, whatever, I brush it off, like, okay, like, he's doing the same things he be doing. Like, I always deal with this, so y'all tell me this is nothing new for me. Like, been dealing with this. So the next day comes around. I'm having, like, an okay day. Like, the day isn't as bad as the day before. You know, like, I'm not as depressed as I was yesterday. Like, it's okay. So I get a text from him, a DM, Instagram message, whatever. So it's screenshots, and it's a screenshot of my group chat with these girls, and they sent me stuff. Like, they sent him the conversation where I was like, he's gonna catch something or whatever like that. They sent him that part. And so it's the girl Brittany, the friend of the original girl that I was cool with. It's the friend Brittany that had a crush on him, and she DM'd him, like, she said this, and she talking about you and heck of stuff. And he DM'd me, he like, you telling our business to these females. And I'm sitting there like, no, they didn't. Like, I was like, And then the other girl, the other irrelevant girl, she DM'd him too. It was like, she DM'd him a part of our messages where they was talking about how he didn't love me and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy though, because I thought he did, and he would say he did and all this other stuff, but that's fine, like whatever, like he's a cheater anyway. I think I said something along those lines, and she said that to him. It was like, oop, like ooh, this your girl, like this what your girl saying, like that type of thing. So I'm like, you guys are fraud, like y'all some fraud females, I swear to God. Like when I tell y'all, I was caught, because it's like, you're right, I should have been talking to these females, like you're right, I shouldn't have been trusting these females that I met off Instagram. Like that was dumb on my part, I'm not gonna lie. Never tell your business to nobody. If you have a best friend, tell her stuff, but don't even tell her everything. Like keep stuff to yourself. If you have a parent or whatever that you talk to, a sister, whatever, do that. These friends though, these Instagram chicks, these social media friends, don't tell them nothing. These people is not your friends, and they do not care about you. They don't care. They do, listen, they don't care about you, period. Like period, dunzo, period with a T at the end. Like they don't care. So I was mad, like I was pissed, but I was caught. So it's like, what was I gonna say? He was pissed at me. And the thing is, like, although he was such a like a jerk, like I still really loved him. So when he was pissed at me, like I got mad at myself. I'm like, why would I do that? And like I was really hard on myself. And so I was like kind of hitting him, like I was hitting him back to back. I was begging at this point. I was chasing, period. Like if I love something, I'm gonna chase it. I'm chasing, I'm running, like no, I was chasing. And he wasn't replying, and I was still chasing. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, and like, I'm so stupid, blah, blah, blah. How could I do that? Why would I trust them? I know you're right. Like, please don't let this break our bond, that type of thing. Like, I was really, and I was crying that day. I was like, how could these stupid females? So I took the screenshot of him sending it to me, and I sent it to them. I said, so this what we doing now? And so the girl that was irrelevant was like, what's the point? Like, why you mad? Y'all not together anyway. And I was just like, okay. It's like, okay. Because we would go on and off. Like, at this time we were off, but we were still dealing with each other. So when she said, why do you care? Like, y'all not together anyway. I was just sitting there like, because, like, it's the principle. It's the principle. It's the principle. Like, why would you do that? Why would you, like, like, I hate females. Like, I hate females altogether. And so me and him was arguing. Like, that put a dent in our relationship. Like, honestly, we're still cool to this day, still friends, still close. We still talk about everything. We still have our bond. So no, they didn't really ruin anything, but at that time it definitely put a dent somewhere in there. He forgave me like the next day, because I was just like, I was begging him, commenting all his pictures, like, DM me back. I'm a stalker. I am a stalker. If I want a response, I'm gonna get a response. Like, I'm gonna make you say something, because like the stuff I say out of my mouth, like my words, yeah, you gonna reply. You gonna reply once I say what I have to say. So yeah, like, he forgave me the next day. Like, it didn't do any real damage. It was just the simple fact that, wow, like, y'all some snakes. Like, as a female, be a female other women can trust. Like, don't, like, and why would you go and try to mess with somebody's dude and sabotage their relationship by sending text message that she told you in confidence? Like, I don't know. I thought that was super whack. Like, after that, I said, oh, okay, y'all can have this. Like, after she said, why do you care? Y'all not together. I just left the group chat. I said, all right. I unfollowed all of them. I didn't block them or nothing. I just unfollowed them. After that, they would still comment hard eyes under my pictures and stuff. I would like everybody else comment, respond to everybody else but them. Like, I literally was not messing with it. I was not about it. I was like, y'all fake. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Like, it really pissed me off. It really, like, and I'm not pissed off about it to this day. But to this day, like, if I see them comment hard eyes or something, I will not respond. I still don't follow them. They are still always the first to watch my stories when I post them on Instagram. Like, they're the first to watch it. Like, they still keep up with my every move. Like, but to know that you're trying to sabotage me, like, I'll never get that close with you again. Like, I could be cordial with you. I seen them actually, like, a little bit recently. It was last year. I went to my old school and I seen them or whatever, and I was just like, look them dead in their face. Kept going on about my life like I don't know you. Like, come on now. Like, I don't play that. I'm real good at pretending I don't know people if they do me, like, dirty. So that's really that. The girl that I was cool with originally, like, she didn't DM him or, like, Instagram message him or anything like that, but it's like your best friend did. So I know, like, when you have a best friend, y'all plot together. You don't just plot on your own in your mind. Y'all plot together. So I know you knew something about this or had something to do with it. Like, so it's just like, it's unfortunate because I was cool with them, whatever, but I cut people off every day. Like, it's nothing, sis. Like, you want to get cut off? Oh, I got you. You want to get cut off? Where's the scissors? Bring me the scissors, sis. Bring me the scissors. Do I got scissors? Oh, look. Oh, you want to get cut off? Oh, like, I got you. Like, stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. Like, anybody's liable to get cut off, sis, period. So that was the time that these girls snaked me. This is why you don't trust Instagram females. These Instagram thoughts, don't trust them. Honestly, don't trust your mans, but if you're gonna trust your mans, don't trust these other females too, because no, don't do it. Actually, just don't put your trust in anybody. Put your trust in God and yourself, and that's about it. That's all. Don't put your trust in anybody, because you're gonna end up disappointed. So that was the lesson for today. That was my story time. I don't know if y'all found it interesting or not, but that was a lesson well learned, and I feel like a lot of females deal with that, because there's just so many females that'll try and snake you and give you commands. So it's just like, I feel like a lot of females deal with that on the under, and it's not really talked about a lot. So females, stop trusting these Instagram thoughts. Stop preying on people's downfall, trying to sabotage people's relationship, because karma is real and it don't miss nobody. So that's all I have to say. Have a good one, you guys. I see you in my next video. I do have more story times coming up. I'm gonna try to do more than just story times, y'all. I'm not a makeup guru or a hair guru, so I'm gonna find some other content for y'all. But until then, have a good one. I'll see you in my next video.